Ladies and gentlemen of the internet, welcome. So we're here today with a rap reaction to a Berserk rap from GoldenEMP. Now, this time is one of the few times where I didn't search up, where I didn't search up any specific names, but rather I searched up a specific rap. And the one that I searched for this one was Berserk rap, and there were two that popped up. One from none like Joshua, and one from GoldenEMP. Now I've heard None Like Joshua before on rap ciphers, and I do want to hear some of his his own music as well, because I've enjoyed when I've heard him in ciphers. But I saw this one from GoldenEMP, who is a modest YouTuber. Let's leave it at modest. Smaller, alright, a smaller YouTuber, and I was like, okay, interesting. Let's hear what let's hear what this is about, because I was searching for Berserk rap, and those were like the top two results, and I was like, okay, I might actually check out both, if I'm being completely honest, but I wanted to check out this one from GoldenEMP first, because, I want to hear whether he's good, because I've not heard of him before, and if he is, I kind of want to, make a reaction to that, so that people, people that are subscribed to me and haven't heard of him, for example, will be able to see that, maybe listen to it, check it out themselves, which I will have the link to the original one in the description down below. Please go watch the original one before you watch my reaction to this, and maybe you like it, and maybe that will help spread the word, quote unquote. So, guts rap. 100. Now we know what 100 stands for, right? It's about the 100 man. I love Berserk, man. It's one of my favorite mangas of all time. I must admit, right? My favorite will probably always be One Piece. That's also my favorite literature of all time. If I had to put Berserk anywhere, it would be a number 2. It would be a number 2 favorite manga, probably number 4 favorite thing of all time in general, with One Piece being number 1, A Song of Ice and Fire being number 2. Honestly, as ridiculous as it sounds, probably Sherlock Holmes at number 3, and then Berserk at number 4. That's probably something like that. Maybe Berserk would be number 3 ahead of Sherlock Holmes. I'm not 100% sure, but 100 is obviously the it's about the 100-man fight, Guts versus 100 soldiers, during the 100-year war. So we have a lot of that could be said here, and obviously it's such an amazing feat, and 100 can signal so many things in terms of oh, I'm going 100, I'm going all out, all that good stuff. So as I already said at the beginning of this video, please go check out the original one by GoldenEMP, which again I will have linked in the description down below, so you guys can just click on it and give it a listen to yourself before you watch my reaction to it. Give it a thumbs up as well, not on my video, on his video, before you come back and watch my video. That would be very much appreciated. Besides that though, ladies and gentlemen, let us hop right in and see what this video has in store for us. Again, I might actually do both videos. Because I'm really in a Berserk mood right now, and I've not heard a single Berserk song ever, so I feel like this is a great time to hear both. That's kind of my theory. Mind over matter. That's kind of my theory right now. Now let's put it into practice. Let's get started, ladies and gentlemen, with Guts Rap 100 Berserk by GoldenEMP. Yeah, the movie, Berserk movie.
100 men, 100 men. Guess you didn't know what 100 men. See, the means just to walk in the woods, man. I'll claim 100.
Okay, I'm sorry. Straight from the get-go. First of all, this is very quiet. I don't know whether it's just my headphones or it's the actual video. So it's very quiet. That's the first thing I have to say. But the other thing that I noticed is that he's got a grime voice. I'm assuming I've been wrong in the past, so I'll probably be wrong this time. But I'm assuming south of England. that's my immediate assumption, just because of the grime. The voice, the style and the voice that kind of sounds like it's grime. So that's my immediate assumption, which I am not against grime. I just haven't heard enough of grime.
100 men, 100 men. Guess you didn't know what 100 men. See, the means just to walk in the woods, man. I'll claim 100 heads.
Hey.
100 heads. I believe that's 100 dead. Now
yeah.
I'm seeing red, then I'm painting red. Big sweet, now watch till the reaping ends.
I like that chroma key. Sorry, I know it has nothing to do with the actual song, but I like that chroma key right there, where it's just the red, the blood splashing that's highlighted. That's pretty sweet. Sweet.
Fuck it, I need a million. Line them up like dominoes. I'll start tipping them, leave me start ripping them. King with a stick, no bamboo body blow. If there was a line
okay.
crossed it, had the point to prove.
King with a stick, no bamboo.
If there was a line too crossed, then you crossed it. Had the point to prove where you lost it. Man, you dropped it on that god shit. Man, I walk with a band and a hope.
I like that. I like that line. I like that. I like, you know damn well I like that line, alright? If you've been here on this channel long enough, you know damn well I like that line, alright? This line right here. Line to cross, then you cross it. Had a point to prove it, well, you lost it. And you dropped it. And when I got shit, when I walked with the band, the hawk. The way that just flowed, I very much love it. I love it. Well. Aye.
Walk through the woods, terrifying goons. Show 'em how to fight and move with the swing of the sword. 100 or more, cleaving through bodies and licking their spinal fluids. Man, I'm all blacked out like a savage.
Ooh, like, ooh, that is a ooh. I did not need that imagery. I did not need that imagery in my mind.
The woods, terrifying goons. Show 'em how to fight and move with the swing of the sword. 100 or more, cleaving through bodies and
licking the spine.
Man, I'm all blacked out like a savage. Berserk capped up your habit. The fruits of my living are best.
Man, I like this. This is a very, I want to say like a very not a calming song, but it's like very like it very much flows with itself. And I also like how he's changing up the flow like multiple times in it. So it's not just like it's not just the same thing repeated repetitiously, but it's also, you know, it has a nice vibe to it. Right? It has a nice vibe to it where it's like, oh, you get comfortable, you like something, and then suddenly it switches up, and you're like, wait, damn it, it's just switched up, and I'm like, oh, now I like this thing, switched up. Like the second you like something, it switches up. Pure havoc.
The fruits of my living are baskets, raining casca, end up in a casket.
Ah!
Make it look easy.
It's not though.
I'll make it look easy. I'll make it look easy.
The movie is fucking fire, man.
Wasn't here last arc, but I'm back, studying tracks, man. Shout out to Dizzy. The way that he's laying them down, aiming for crowns, I'm about to get busy.
Okay.
I'm still not dragging the pen, wait for the eclipse to end. Burning them down, turning them out. 3 months off, didn't make a dent.
Aye.
I need a million.
Aye. Aye.
Off, didn't make a dent. Fuck it, I need a million. Line them up like dominoes. I'll start tipping them, leave me start ripping them. King with a stick, no bamboo body blow. If there was a line too crossed, then you crossed it. Had the point to prove where you lost it. Man, you've dropped it on that god shit. Man, I walk with a band and a hook. 100
Kills.
$100 bills. 100 monster with the steel.
Yeah, that song and that arc were a trip. That song and that arc were a trip. That's all I can say. Ooh, there's an Askeladd rap. Ooh. Like Yagi, I don't care too much for, because Death Note, I know it's like it's a modern classic. It's not really a classic, really, when you look at the timeline. But it's one of those. If you know, I'm saying Death Note. I'm not that big of a fan, but I've got the whole Death Note book right here, the limited edition collection, whatever it's called. But it's not like I really care for it. So I was like, whatever. Askeladd though, I really like first season of Villain Saga. I'm waiting for second season. I'm not trying to read it, so I'm like, ooh, like ooh. That piqued my attention right away. Now, in terms of this one, the Guts rap 100 Berserk by GoldenEMP. I'm reading the whole title. Yes, I know that's kind of what I do. It was very much a vibe, like a good vibe. And again, I feel like it's very much. Again, I could be completely off here. But it does feel like, you know, Southern style of rapping, Southern England style of rapping, which is kind of funny because I usually always thought that there weren't that many people in England actually like doing, you know, anime rap, you know, rapping about anime, or in this case, like, well, I guess anime as well. I was gonna say manga, but yeah, rapping about like nerdcore rap, you know, nerdcore music, I guess I should say. But it turns out that there is actually quite a lot, which is actually very... Hey, I quite like, I must admit, right? Now this one felt a lot like more vibey, which is not a word, I know. which is not a word, I know. But it did feel a lot more, like a vibe, as I kind of was alluding to earlier. It very much felt like, oh, you're getting used to a style, you kind of like a style, and then suddenly it just switches up, and it's like something completely different, and then you're like, okay, I like this, I like that, and it just switches up again. The word flow was crazy. Although I did not think there was that many technicality. What's a technicality? There weren't that many word plays. I feel like the word flow. I feel like the flow was amazing, but I felt like in terms of the actual word plays, it was perhaps a little lackluster. Overall, out of 100, because that's what the song is called, what would I rate it? I'm trying to do ratings lately, in case you haven't noticed, just because it's fun. I like being critical, but I also like giving praise in that kind of manner, be constructive. Out of 100, usually I do it out of 10, but out of 100, I would give this one a very solid 8T. 8 out of 10, 80 out of 100. That would be what I think I give this one. Very much liked it. In terms of like the video, I don't like talking about the video too much often, because like a lot of the time the people that make the video are separate people, which again is... You a lot of the time you're paying these people, a lot of times you're not, or sometimes it's the same person that's making a song. I know, but I generally just judge it based on if I were to just hear it. But in terms of how the video flowed with the song, I thought it worked very, very well. And I very much liked the effect of the grayed out with the red blood splatter, when it was appropriate. I thought that was a nice little touch. But ladies and gentlemen, as I said before at the beginning of the video, please go check out the original one, which again I will have linked in the description down below. Besides that, though, ladies and gentlemen, I'll see you all in the next one, everyone. Until then, have a nice day, peace out, and as always, bye.